Look here for a flat tire pump. Right there. That's still within patchable. Yeah, we can patch that. Get you on out of here today.
Customer states, slight vibration in the rear. Please check and advise. Yeah. Slight vibration.
This customer money shifted their Jetta, causing it to crack the flywheel all the way through. The pressure plate exploded, but somehow the clutch material was still in decent shape. This drove into the shop somehow, and the customer's complaint was that the engine won't stay running. A customer paid $2,000 to fix this exhaust and a bad engine mount. As you can see, they use clamps for the exhaust and this chain instead of a new engine mount.
Got a 2020 Yukon here for driver's front side step will not go back up. Sounds like a duck getting choked. Can confirm.
Customer states it's a little louder than usual. Muffler check. Flex pipe check. Catch up. Well. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
We've seen some pretty funny tyre names before, but I've never seen a Batman branded one until now.
2007 Honda Ridgeline, right? Doing a brake inspection and checking for oil leaks. Watch. Bro, at this point, I don't even ask questions. I just keep going.
Customer came in about 5 weeks ago for a quote on an oil change, and after being told it was $70 they refused, only to come back in with the fluid looking like this and double the amount it's supposed to have.
Alright, so this customer, oil change pretty regularly. That's good, all well and good. Take a look at the mileage. 19,755, 19,787, 19,798, 19,809, and then today, 18,816.
I'm not sure what this customer hit, but that badly bent wheel was causing it to lock up and grind against the brake caliper.
Ain't driving straight. You guys, something. Nothing purrs better than a U-Haul 6-liter.
This vehicle came in for repairs and had been ready to be picked up for 2 weeks. Maybe they abandoned it in shame of how filthy it is. You can't really see it, but there's quite a bit of mold on a bunch of the items.
Typical Jeep 3.6 problems. Well, I had a failed head gasket in cylinder 3, had coolant in the cylinder, but what's even better than that? How they eat the camshaft. Goodbye.
She's done.
Customer states they've been doing their own oil changes, which may technically be true, just that they might change it every 30,000 miles. I think we figured out why this vehicle was in for some bodywork.
We got a customer states, installed new lights, removed the bumper to install them. Afterwards, there's a warning for front radar appeared. For those that know, you already see the problem. This model's conjunction with a camera, and there is a radar that goes behind these lights. I'm not gonna mess with them because I don't wanna mess them up, but these gotta go.
A customer bought this Ram from a dealership a couple days ago, and they told the customer the truck was fine after this knocking started. Customer didn't think it might need a new transmission until the tech showed him the fluid that came out of it.
Hey there, buddy. I think you got some friends came along with you. Yeah. Totally unrelated. But what the
Always hop in customers' cars and be like, what is that? Alright, I found out what this little gizmo box was. Plugged her all into the nice clean interior. And what do you know? It's got twilight to go along with all the dirt and the water leaks and everything else. Nice. Pimpin'.
Customer states there's a bit of vibration when they're driving. This fluid was coming out of what was supposed to be a freshly rebuilt transmission. Whether that was a lie or not, that glitter oil shows something's getting destroyed inside.
Silly Ford. I see what you tried to do there. Tried to give me a spark plug? Aw, thanks. Ooh, and a coil. Wonderful.
This vehicle came in because it had low oil pressure. Safe to say the gauge was working correctly.
2016 Jeep Patriot, right? It's here for a pre-purchase inspection. This is going to be the quickest pre-purchase inspection ever. $13,000. No. Run.
Customer states it lost almost all power while on the highway.
So the issue is, like I say, no headlights, but both rear side lights work. This side side light doesn't work. This side light headlight doesn't work. All bulbs test okay, no power. So in the engine bay fuse box, we know that the 210 amps are my headlights. I can power both fuses and boom, headlights. But there's no power to them. And you go number 1 and number 2. Oh yeah, she's green. She's knackered. New on-body fuse box coming your way.
Mechanic bought this vehicle as a parts car for only $500 and knew it was going to be bad. They didn't realize just how bad it was actually going to be until they got it up on the lift. The engine still runs great though.
Oh, I almost don't feel safe underneath this thing.
This customer recently had their car stolen, so their ignition barrel got destroyed. At least they provided their own key.
Ford Transit 350 XLT. I believe it's the 2017 variety, and it is a Piranability wheelchair. So you can see, yeah, left. And we have the intermittent concern of full stop. Wouldn't. It's been played with and played with and played with and played with and played with, and as we can see, if I get everybody in there, this wire was jammed underneath the cover, shorting out on the cylinder.
Either someone forgot to make sure the wheels would clear the caliper, or someone forgot a bolt on the caliper, which let it move and rub against the wheel.
Go.
So you got to ask yourself, how important is a pre-purchase inspection? I'm going to show you exactly why a pre-purchase inspection is important. I don't care who does it, just one done. New rotors, old pads, new rotor, new pad, smoked differential, new rotor, pads down to 1, new rotor, pads down to 1 again, tensioner bad, coolant leak. Bro, this is a solid used car.
Customers said they heard their fan turn on, then the temp spiked shortly after, so they pulled over and found this. As you can see, there's coolant mixing with the oil, so a good chance the head gasket is gone. This oil filter hadn't been changed in about 35,000 miles. Thanks for watching another episode of Mechanical Nightmare. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you have your own clip, you can send it to us using the link in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.